Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hello. My name is Jasmine. I make all types of lifestyle content here on this channel, from vlogs to hauls to routine videos. So if you like that type of content, then I definitely suggest you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell. That way you know every time I upload a new video here on this channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I created my aesthetic home screen here on my iPhone 12. So I recently filmed an unboxing video of my iPhone 12 and you guys really enjoyed that video, and I asked you in that video if you wanted to see how I went about creating my aesthetic home screen, and you guys said yes, and so I wanted to share that information with you today. It's honestly very simple and really easy to do, so I'm excited to share that information with you guys today, and we're not going to waste any time. If you are wanting to see how you can create an aesthetic home screen on your iPhone 12 or even your iPhone 10 or 11, then please just keep watching. So if you look at my screen, this is what my phone looks like currently. This is the kind of aesthetic that I went for. It's pretty simple, pretty clean, very easy to do, and so I'm gonna share with you guys what I did to get my home screen to look like this. So the first thing you wanna do is kind of figure out what is your aesthetic going to be on your home screen. So as you can tell from mine, I wanted to go for more of like a clean, neutral, nude sort of aesthetic. So I made sure to pick pictures that will complement that aesthetic. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is go on Pinterest and find the pictures that you're going to wanna use for your widgets. So literally on Pinterest, it's super easy to just find literally whatever color scheme you're going for. So I would definitely first and foremost figure out what you want your color scheme or aesthetic to be. So do you want to do colorful? Do you want to do nude like I did? So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and type in whatever your aesthetic's going to be. So for example, for mine, I knew that I wanted to do a neutral aesthetic. So I just typed in neutral aesthetic. And when you do that, you'll notice that you'll get tons of pictures to choose from for your neutral aesthetic. You can type in blue aesthetic and you get all of these really cute blue pictures. Let's say you want to go with a green aesthetic. So we're going to type in green aesthetic. And as you can see, we get lots of green art. So really it's like whatever you want to go for. Like if you want to go for a rainbow aesthetic, you can type in rainbow aesthetic. I can't type. And there you go. You have tons of like rainbow, colorful options if that's what you want to do. So whatever you end up deciding you want your aesthetic to be, you can go on Pinterest and save the pictures. If you just click those three dots right there and then hit download image, it's going to save your images to your photos. So if it's your first time doing it, it might ask you for permission or whatever. So just say yes, and then you can just go in, hit download, hit those three dots, and hit download image. So just do that on however many pictures you want. So just keep in mind like what you're trying to do with your widgets. Like, are you only gonna have a few widgets that you're gonna use for photos? Are you planning on having a widget like I have where the photos rotate? Because that's gonna impact how many photos you want to download. So after you have downloaded all your pictures, they're going to go into your recent photo album. I would recommend creating a totally new album for your aesthetic photos. So as you can see here, I have an album titled Aesthetic Home Screen. And so I have all of my nude aesthetic photos in this album. So this is a really good option just to see like what pictures you have, if you're happy with the color scheme or whatever theme you're going for overall. And the cool thing that I just learned about iPhones and their photo albums, and this is actually good if you're thinking about planning like your Instagram feed, which I need to take my own advice because y'all know I don't really post on my Instagram like that except for on the stories. But you can actually move the pictures, you can actually move the pictures around in your photo album. So maybe you guys already knew this and this is just new to me, but I had no idea that you could even do that. So the next thing you're going to need are your widgets. So that's what these, like this little sky picture in the corner and this little I got melanin thing, Those are widgets. So in order to get those, you're gonna need a couple of apps. There's so many different widget apps out there, you guys. Like, there's a lot of them. These are just the two that I have been using. So if you notice this little widget here down in the corner, right now it says throw kindness around like confetti. This is from Photo Widget, and this widget is actually the one that's going to rotate. I have it set to rotate the pictures, I think every 5 or 10 minutes. I can't remember what I set it for. But, so these are the two widgets that I use, Photo Widget and Widgetsmith. So we're gonna go in Photo Widget first. So Photo Widget, like I said, this is the one where you can actually have the widgets rotate. So you can create small, medium, or large widgets. Those are the only sizes you can make in primarily most widget apps. It doesn't get, like, there's nothing smaller or bigger than that. So I've just created my album, and as you guys can see, I've added 14 pictures from those, from that aesthetic home screen album, and I've added them in here. And so these pictures rotate every 5 or 10 minutes, like I said. So in order to change the time and like the interval of this widget, so you have to actually click on the actual widget. So just hold it down and you're gonna hit edit widget. And then here is where you can change the interval. So you can do all of these options, and then you can have it play in random order, play in order of the actual album itself in Photo Widget. I just have mine in random. So it's up to you if you want to go through and order all of them and then have them play in that order, or if you just want them to play at random. So yeah, that's how you do that widget. So we'll come back in a few minutes and you'll see that this widget is probably going to be different. So yeah. So that is how you do Photo Widget, and that's literally the only photo widget that I have on here. All the rest of mine widgets came from Widgetsmith. So this is Widgetsmith. What you can do in this one is add in individual widgets. So you cannot add a reoccurring widget or a rotating widget, I don't believe, in Widgetsmith, but you can add in your small widgets. You can actually rename them if you need to. So I could name this one Clouds. So you can rename them. As you can see, this one is Spots. Like, most of them I don't have names for, but it will help you to remember what they are if you do name them. I found that out the hard way. Otherwise, you're just sitting there clicking, trying to figure out which ones are which. But anyways, same concept as with Photo Widget. You can have small, medium, and large widgets, and they have a couple of different options for how you can create them. So I'm just going to hit add medium widget, and I'm going to click on this. So this is the default widget, and once you click on that, it'll take you to different styles that you can choose. So that is how I got that date on my home screen. So I believe this is the one that I'm using here, which is Big Day. But yeah, you can do photos, you can do a custom text if you want. So then when you come to basic, you can change the look and the feel of what you want and how it looks. So I just have custom, and then I do customized theme. And from customized theme, you can basically change all of the fonts. As you can see here, there's quite a few different ones. I can't remember which one I have. I think I have New York on mine. But yeah, you can choose whichever font you like for your look, and then you can change the color of the font. You can do custom color as well if you would like. You can do the background color, which I believe on mine, I feel like mine is white, and then for the background color, I just did like the standard cream that's already on here, but you can again do a custom color if you would like, but I'm gonna choose pale pink just for this one. You can change the border color as well. I don't think I have one on mine, so I'm just not gonna put one, and I don't want any artwork on this, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna hit save, and again, I'm gonna rename this as Pink Day. Easy way to remember that. So yeah, so as you can see, here's my one that I have on the screen right here. I'm not going to delete it because I like it, but then here is the pink one that I created. So literally this is all you have to do. You just go in, create your widgets using the photos if that's the case. To show you how to put like a photo in here and not use one of these. So you literally just hit photo, or you hit photos in album. That's basically how you would choose a photo. So now we have a photo, and I'm gonna update this to Clouds 2. And bam, there you have it. So as you guys can see, we have all of our little widgets that we created. You can also create really large widgets if you want, and have like a large calendar feel. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever you want to do is totally up to you. So once you've done all of that, literally the only other step is to add the widgets to your home screen. So I would recommend first, before adding any widgets, is kind of figuring out what apps you want on what screen. Also, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but obviously I'm not showing you guys how to change your app icons. I know a lot of people are doing that as well. I didn't do that on mine, and I'm not going to. I just don't feel like it's necessary. So I would recommend kind of organizing your apps in the way that you know, like, you're gonna want them. So like if you're gonna want like your social media to still be on the first page, like kind of have your apps organized in a way. That way it's a lot easier to maneuver once you add your widgets. Once you add your widgets onto the screen. So I'm just coming to this screen where I don't have any widgets currently, and I'm just going to show you. It's very easy to add them. So you're just going to hard press on your screen, and then you're going to see this add or plus sign button come up in the widget. And then what you're going to do is just scroll down until you find widget or photo widget. And as you can see, there's like already widgets here that you can use for some of your apps, photo albums, podcasts, clocks, calendar, all of that is already there. But then I'm just gonna come down and I'm gonna go to Widgetsmith, and I'm gonna choose whatever size widget I'm looking to add. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a small widget. So I'm just gonna hit add widget. And as you can see, it's automatically going to choose a widget for you. But if that's not the one you want, just click on the widget and click on the name of it. And then you can go back and choose whatever widget it was that you actually wanted. And so as you can see now, I have my widget on here, and this is how it looks. So I'm gonna take this one off, and let's add another one. I'm gonna do another Widgetsmith. So let's add a medium widget. So here we have our pink day. So you can move this around, and you can put it in the middle, you can put it at the bottom, at the top, wherever you want it to go. Something else I should mention is that I did use one of the aesthetic photos as my background. As you can see, this is the background that I have here, and I did choose this from Pinterest when I was choosing everything else. So definitely you want to go ahead and update your background as well, because then everything will kind of match and be cohesive and look good together. So yeah, you guys, that is literally it. That is how I created my aesthetic home screen. Very simple, very easy. Like I said, it's literally just a matter of knowing what you want your aesthetic to be, going and finding those pictures, organizing them so that you like the way they look, and then creating the actual widgets, which is pretty easy. If you do decide to go ahead and create an aesthetic home screen, feel free to share it with me. I'd love to see it. Just tag me on Instagram, show me on Twitter. My username is right here, and it's always in the description box below as well. And so yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.